One of the greatest filmmakers of all time, Martin Scorsese, is getting an incredible 5-part documentary event from filmmaker Rebecca Miller. So I have to know, how did you come about be the lucky one to do this, recreate all these times of Martin Scorsese's life?
You know what? I had a feeling that I might do a good job, so I called his doc producer. I offered up my services if they weren't already making a big movie about him. She said there were a lot of people who wanted the job, but she had a feeling that this might be a good combination. They told me to write a letter. I wrote a letter, and I got to meet with him, and that's how I got the job.
And you have full range, full access to his incredible filmography. I mean, Casino, Goodfellas, Killers of the Flower Moon. We could just list every movie that is so critically acclaimed. What was that like to get to kind of go behind the scenes of these movies that he's recreated that are just iconic?
Well, it was a great privilege. You know, we got some of the behind the scenes footage of, Raging Bull, for example, or some outtakes or, moments where you really got to kind of go behind and see what it was like to actually be on a film set, making a film with him. Conversations that were had in his trailer, some of his video diary for Last Temptation of Christ, where it's just him, in a dark room talking to the camera, where you only see his nose and his mouth. So many great little wonderful, wonderful things, including his childhood, all of the films of his childhood too.
And people that you get to talk with, all these actors who have worked with him over the years, obviously Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio, two of his many collaborators, but your husband, Daniel Day-Lewis, one of the best to ever do it. What was it like to get these exclusive interviews with these people that have just known Martin Scorsese for years and worked on his projects?
Well, the challenge with those kind of things is to try and get somewhat of a personal interview where somebody drops the veil a little bit, because these are people who are interviewed so much. I felt I was very lucky and got great interviews. Also with Sharon Stone, that was a wonderful interview, and Jodie Foster. Including, so that they're just really wonderful long interviews. Like sometimes it took me quite a long time to talk to them, but yeah.
Looking on his films, what is your favorite one? Obviously, you've seen all these. What is your favorite Martin Scorsese film? Because you've done this whole documentary. What is your favorite?
I don't have a single favorite. I mean, I think Age of Innocence was very important to me. Goodfellas, very important to me. Wolf of Wall Street, and Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore. I just can't say one. I just can't.
No one really can, but they have to watch this 5-part documentary event on Apple TV Plus, October 17th, Mr. Scorsese. Rebecca Miller, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.